Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. It is Sunday afternoon here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia. To be precise, you in Africa, in Europe, in America, or even here in Asia with me, dear friend, you are highly welcome. It is a very hot Sunday afternoon here, and this is Salam's blog. In this special edition, I want to remind you that tonight, Chelsea-Leicester, yes, it is coming on live and alive. FA Cup quarterfinals. FA Cup quarterfinals. Chelsea-Leicester. We are on a way to Wembley once again. Second time in this season. In the space of a month, we are going back to Wembley. Are we ready for Leicester tonight? Do you see any possibility tonight in Chelsea getting through to Wembley once again? Don't forget, we have every reason to get through to Wembley. After all, we've been playing all the games like every other club, and we got to where we are right now because we deserve to be here. Now, do not also forget that winning the FA Cup could take us to Europa League, meaning we'll be in Europe next season if we are able to win the Europa League. If we are able to win the FA Cup, yes, if we are able to win the FA Cup, we could get through to Europa League easily. So bear that in mind. Go into tonight's game. There is so much at stake. And it is against a championship side, Leicester. Yes. Well, before I continue in that regard, Chelsea will now officially receive £4 million from Fulham for the loan of Armando Broja. Yes. It is now official because over the weekend, I think, is it yesterday's game? For Fulham, Armando Broja was not even in the match day squad. He was not even in the match day squad. And therefore, Chelsea now will demand for the £4 million to be paid because the games that remain right now will not reach the 60% of games that Armando Broja is expected to play for Fulham. Therefore, Chelsea now can bank in, or Fulham can bank in the £4 million for Chelsea. Yeah, yes. It is really not good for Armando Broja, actually. It is not good. He is expected to be active, to be playing, so that in the summer window, we'll be able to sell him. Right now that he's not playing, which team is going to buy him? Even at the price that Chelsea set, the price tag that Chelsea set on him, without playing regular football with Fulham right now, it will be difficult for Chelsea to sell him in the summer. That is how it is. Well, we move on. Mauricio Pochettino has been speaking on Cueva's imminent arrival. Cueva is the Brighton's goalkeeper's coach, set-piece coach, I beg your pardon. The set-piece coach that Chelsea is taking away from Brighton. Yeah, the set-piece coach, Cueva. Pochettino was asked a question regarding the arrival of Cueva. And the answer he gave, if you want to read in between the lines, you'll be thinking he is really not in favor of that. Let me read for you so that you can understand what I mean. Pochettino on Cueva's imminent arrival. He said, we have an amazing department of analysis and set-piece coaches. We have an amazing department of analysis and set-piece coaches. 2 set-piece coaches. We already work with set-piece coaches. Of course, the club wants to create a global area of set piece to reinforce the already settled area in which 2 people work. Dear friend, Poch is telling us that we already have 2 people working in that department of set pieces. But the truth is, we are not seeing the evidence. If we have 2 people working on set pieces, then the fact remains that we are not seeing the work they are doing. Because if you check the league carefully, we are one of the poorest clubs in the league in terms of set pieces, defending set pieces and scoring from set pieces. Yes, we are one of the poorest clubs when it comes to defending set pieces or scoring from set. How many times did we score goals from corner kick this season? How many times? How many times did we score goals from free kick this season? In exception of the wonder goal that, Enzo scored recently from set piece. How many times did he score goals from set piece? Or the penalty. The penalty is something with the players based on your confidence. That is not set piece. So if the coach is saying we have two amazing coaches in that regard, in that department already, it means that the third person, Cueva is not needed. He said, like the medical staff, performance, the club created also a goalkeeper area with Ben Roberts. The club is trying to reinforce all areas. That is one area they want to reinforce. He said that is one area they want to reinforce. Not we want to reinforce, they want to reinforce. Do you not understand why I said we need to read in between the lines? He said that is one area they want to reinforce. Now, that is one area they want to reinforce, move on from, and challenge the people who are here. And we are very supportive of that. If some people come here to add their knowledge, if some people come here to add their knowledge, to help us to be better, they are very welcome. Dear friend, there was one piece that I read also earlier on, maybe a few days ago, where he spoke about the fact that he might not allow he said he would decide who will be on a bench on a match day. He decides, he was asked similar question about the same Cueva's arrival. Then he said he would decide who is on a bench on match days. Meaning that Cueva, for instance, might not be on Chelsea's bench during match days to direct the play when it comes to set pieces. Dear friend, I hope you understand where I'm going. Those are the words of our coach regarding the imminent arrival of the coach. All right, quickly. Pochettino again explained why Thiago Silva is not yet playing. We remember during the injury, when he had the injury, Thiago Silva, the wife dropped a message on IG, Instagram. But then we were losing games anyhow. And the wife went on IG and dropped a message. Said, "Time for change." And it went viral. Thiago Silva's message of time for change. Whether what she meant was time for change for the husband or time for change for the coach, it was actually construed to be time for change of coach. And someone like me, I got it very clear. It is something which husband and wife already spoke about in the bedroom, that the wife mistakenly came to put on Instagram. That is my personal opinion. These are things that husband and wife probably spoke about at home. And women, as they are, she came on air with it and put it on Instagram, social media. Time for change. By then, the team was actually doing so badly. Every one of us were complaining. Now, Pochettino was asked regarding Thiago Silva, why he's not yet playing since he recovered from injury. This is the answer he gave. He said he got injured against Crystal Palace. Then after, when he was available to play, Trevor Chalobah was performing well. That's it. It was only a decision to play with one or another. I agree with you. We need to respect everyone. And he has my respect 100%. Said Thiago Silva has his respect 100%. Only we need to choose, and before it was Alex Disasi and Levi Colwell. And now he's injured. Even for Levi, if he comes back tomorrow, I could decide to play with Chalobah because he is playing well. For me, it's about performing and deserving to play. It is not about a name or experience or because he is a legend or not a legend. Of course, Silva is training well now and waiting for his chance to play. Dear friend, excuse me for what I'm about to say regarding this. We need to put aside every emotions. I am a fan of Thiago Silva. I love him. I don't like what is happening right now, that he's not getting playing time. But the fact remains that whatever the coach has to do for Chelsea to win games, he must do it. Whoever that is there that the coach thinks is the best to perform, to defend well, that will concede less now, the coach must do that. Emotions aside, like he himself said, legend or no legend, right now is about performing on the pitch of play. Every emotion is aside. Every emotion. So if the coach feels Trevor Chalobah is in a better position, more fit to deliver for us in the games we are playing recently than Thiago Silva, please let's allow him to play. We can only have 11 players on the pitch of play in a given time. Only 11. Thiago Silva was playing from the beginning of the season. We were still conceding. We were losing games. Now we are still conceding. But thank God, the team is beginning to get stabilized a little. Let's allow, if the coach thinks it's Chalobah or Levi Colwill, like he said, even if Levi Colwill should come back now, you have to fight for his position because Chalobah is doing a great job. Let me end there. My time is up. But quickly before I let you go, dear friend. Yeah, if you're a Ghanaian, and I know you are, some of you are, yes. This month, we have a game, a friendly game against Nigeria. Ghana-Nigeria once again. The appointment of the new coaches for the Black Stars reflect the common occurrence of false government job vacancies announcement in Ghana. They have already hired their people. The advert is just formality. Because truly, if the job requirements and qualifications presented by the GFA for Black Stars coaching were anything to go by, none of the newly appointed coaches stand a chance. But alas, here we are, a sensational joke. Dear friend, if you have seen the coaches, the coaches that we selected, the assistant coach that we've gotten alongside Otto Addo, will tell you that Ghana, in fact, we still have a long way to go. Maybe we still want to gamble. Maybe we still want to gamble. We have a game this month against Nigeria and Uganda. Against Nigeria and Uganda, we announced a coach. Within 48 hours, the coach announced his squad. Is it the one that truly prepared that squad, or the squad was prepared before his eminent announcement? Was it a coach that announced the squad, or the squad was prepared before he was announced? Listen, all the players that were announced here, I can go through it one by one, but I don't have the time. In the next episode, I will go through these names for you here. I know the coach cannot call every player in Ghana. The ones that my problem is the assistant coaches that they've announced to work with him. And I'll delve into that in my next episode. I'll see you when you see me, dear friend. My time is up. My next episode, I'll be giving you the team predicted lineup, my team prediction. I'll give that to you, and I'll go deep into Ghana FA and Ghana Football Association issue and the squad that was announced. I'll see you when you see me, dear friend. Shalom and peace.